All right, folks, I think we got our technical difficulties figured out. As we are here with runners on the corner, bottom of the first inning. As number 30,
Now to bat number 2, Nolan Lee.
Camacho for Clarksville will load the bases as Nolan Lynch will come up to bat. With 2 outs here in a scoreless game so far, Steve Harden, the pitcher for Columbia. Clayton Harris alongside Carter McDonald. Want to thank everybody. We'll talk about our sponsorship. We're presented today and all week by the Ayers Foundation Trust, and you'll hear a lot more about them today and throughout the week. But as we said at the top of the broadcast, which you obviously didn't hear, we were here last night. Opening ceremonies unfortunately lasted about 10 minutes before the bottom fell out, so we weren't able to cover the home run derby that ended up being canceled due to the weather. But we have sunny skies today in Lexington, Tennessee, and beautiful weather for some baseball, as that's going to be a pass ball and a run will score for Clarksville National, and they'll get on the board first to get a 1-0 lead and a 2-1 count here to Lynch with runners at second and third. Pitch is going to be fouled away for strike number 1. And Carter, Columbia had a chance to get out of the inning. If people were watching, they couldn't hear the commentary, but unfortunately a ground ball to short, unable to make the catch over at first, was allowed. We appreciate all of our sponsors today that have made this possible, not only for today but all week. And we really want to thank them, and we want to talk about them as they come up on the screen. A1 Concrete and Leveling out of Columbia. We appreciate their sponsorship for today's game. Gabe's Smokehouse at 115 East James Campbell Boulevard in Columbia. Corporate Images in Lexington, 911 East Church Street, Suite J, 931-967-1299. Shorty's Customs, located in West Tennessee here in Lexington, 731-307-0181. And we are the Front Porch Sports Network, located in Columbia, Tennessee. Umami Japanese Steakhouse, Murray County's best sushi and hibachi show. Go check them out. Tell them we sent you. First Bank here in Lexington and all across the state of Tennessee. Appreciate them joining us for sponsors for this broadcast, along with Bruno's Italian Deli. As we're about to get things going here, and we have plenty more sponsors we will mention throughout the week and today. Big Lou Maddox will be joining us here in just a little bit. It's coming up to bat for Columbia now will be number 10, Landon Andrews. Pitching today for Clarksville National will be number 5, Cam Sutton. Here's the 0-1 pitch, swung on and fouled off by Andrews for strike 2. Ball misses high and inside and makes the count 1-2. Here's a ground ball hit to the shortstop, and the throw to first base will be out number 1 for Columbia.
Now to bat number 44, Xavier Webster.
As Xavier Webster steps into the batter's box with 1 out here in the top of the second inning. That pitch is fouled off. for strike number 2. Oh, 2 pitch fouled away. And staying alive is Xavier Webster, playing center field today for Columbia. There's a hard shot up the middle as Webster will get in on to first base.
That was a good hit.
It's a great hit. We'll look at the replay of that one. There's a hard shot up the middle. Hit ball up the middle as Webster will get in on to first base. And it's a single for Webster. So 1 runner on here with 1 out in the bottom or top of the 2nd inning. Here's the bunt. Throw to first is in time. Webster caught in between short and third, and he is safe. They're going to say he got under the tag. We'll go back and look at it. But the 2nd inning. You see the bunt. Here's the bunt that was put down there by James Young. Throw to first is in time. Webster, they get him in first, and then Webster gets the second and gets there in time. Safe. So Columbia with a runner on third as Gunnar Potts steps up to the batter's box with 2 outs to try to tie this ball game. His first pitch misses away for ball 1. There's a high pop fly, and that will be caught by the third baseman for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Clarksville National leads Columbia American 1-0. Take a quick break and be back right after this. And welcome back, everybody, to Lexington, Tennessee for today's game. First game of the 12-year-old tournament between Columbia American and Clarksville National. It's the first pitch from Harden. It's ball 1. Second pitch misses outside for ball number 2. That pitch is going to be fouled out to make it a 1-2 count. And they've gotten this one run. That pitch is fouled off. As Vincel will stay alive. The count is full. Nobody on here. Clarksville National with a 1-0 lead. As that pitch is going to miss. That will be ball number 4.
Now to bat number 32, Turner Hightower.
This Turner Hightower, first baseman, gets ahead 2-0 in the count. Runner on first, no outs here in the bottom of the second. That pitch is going to come across the inside corner for strike number 1. And an amazing catch and double play
What a play.
by Columbia's second baseman, James Young, to get the line drive and then go touch second base. Unfortunately, unable to get it there, but a double play. And now 2 outs. As the pitcher for today for Clarksville National, Cam Sutton steps up to the batter's box. And folks, after this inning, we're going to reconnect. We're going to restart our stream. We were dropped off Facebook. We're trying to figure out why that's happening. If you are watching on YouTube, we'll start a new link on there as well after this inning, as Sutton's going to get walked. But YouTube seems to be the most consistent as far as staying alive and not dropping. So we're hoping to get those kinks worked out here. As we're in game 1, Clarksville National leads 1-0, and now time's been called as Coach John McDonald, one of the coaches on the Columbia staff, will come out to talk to Steve Harden. If you're just tuning in, got our sound problems fixed as we are using Starlink for the first time today. It's working great. Just can't block the big thing. Oh, okay, yeah. I'm up in the press box sitting next to the official scorekeeper, and again, we want to thank all of our sponsors. Helms Motor Company being one of them. She was telling me that her husband works there, and her son. And again, we appreciate all the folks that have allowed us to make this thing possible today. And it couldn't have been done, especially without Caitlin Allen, who is our tournament director here at Lexington Little League. She has just really done an amazing job putting on this whole event. And last night, unfortunately, the weather did not cooperate. But, folks, if you're watching in the Lexington area or Middle Tennessee area and you're coming over this way to watch these games, there's so many things to do. We got vendors over under the pavilion. We got food trucks in the parking lot. We got a bouncy zone for kids with one of the biggest water slides I've ever seen. There's a lot to do. There's a public pool right next to the field and also some basketball courts. So if you're looking to get away for the week or come down and watch some Little League baseball, I'm sure the folks in Lexington would love to have you, and they've been great hosts so far, and we appreciate them having us here from the Front Porch Sports Network. As that ball by Coleman hits the shortstop, Lake Lamb, and out number 3 is made as we will head to the third inning. After 2, Clarksville National 1, Columbia 0. We'll disconnect this stream and start a new one and try to get back on Facebook. We'll be back right after this.